Everyone counted it their responsibility to scold or correct any trying to correct or punish their children for misbehaving without first complaining to them. In those days, using the cane on an erring child was the norm, as parents see it as a form of discipline and curtailing the child's privileges for a set period. Then, when children hear the horn of their parents' car whenever they were doing what was wrong at home, they quickly go hiding in the toilet or somewhere else in the house to avoid being punished. Parenting in Nigeria was based on authority. It is either the child obeys or gets spanked. Most parents believed that whenever a child misbehaves, he or she should be disciplined straightway by inflicting pain, beating the child. They feel it is the best way to correct a child. In those days, many children did not have different opinions from that of their parents and could not do things they feel like doing for themselves for fear of rebuke from their parents. Becoming a parent is a great challenge. Once you make a mistake while bringing up your children, you may spend the rest of your life trying to make amends. Whether you are ready for it or not, your child will definitely grow up, making choices and decisions to the extent of having relationship without your knowledge. While parents are trying to cope with the attendant behaviors of the children growing up, the children have begun building lives different from their parents, some of them resenting the way they are being parented. How then should parents handle this transition? Says is career choice. Career is a word often used to refer to a profession, occupation, trade, or vocation. It could define what you do for a living, ranging from those that require extensive training and education to those who can perform with only certificates, as well as a willingness to learn. A career could mean working as a lawyer, a doctor, a carpenter, an electrician, a teacher, a barber, a mechanic, an engineer, a traffic warden, among others. Making careful and well thought out decisions regarding your career can increase your chance of success. For instance, points in the life of every student is, and it is at this point that they could assess. Therefore, stringent care must be taken to ensure that the right choices are made. Many senior secondary school students are unable to properly select CDAD in order to measure the appropriateness of a career for a person. A career should be something that you love and find pleasure in doing, not stressful or boring to do. A career should be something you can effectively use your skill to make a right difference. With your inbuilt talents and skills acquired through education and training, you should be able to cause a positive impact in your career. A career should reflect a person's passion and interest before it could be satisfied with their careers and would wish they had never chosen that path. Their careers seem in the institution of higher learning will likely lead him or her into a wrong career. The core factors that could affect a student's choice of career include each of these factors needs to be tackled because they have the propensity to negatively or positively affect the student's choice. Parents play a vital role in the lives of their children.
Morning.
It's a privilege. We are highly privileged to have you grace our sets today.
It's been
haunted. No, we dare not. We dare not haunt the altar.
At least you dragged me away from my table.
Yeah, we tried. We really tried. All right, so the first feature we had was on parenting, and then we had another one on career choice. Before we talk about, parenting, looking at career choice itself, what would you say, inspired you to come into broadcasting, journalism, aside being a business tycoon? What was that drive?
Okay, thank you very much. My jam form had law, both choices. And my mom said, but people say they usually take another course. If they don't take you for law, they will take. I said, no, they have to take me for law. It's law or nothing. Lo and behold, jammed me. 240 something was the cutoff then. I had maybe 212 or 214.
Wow.
And my parents were not the let's go and leg it type. So what do we do now? You go and do A levels. A levels with all this my A's in SSC and WAEC. Even NECO came out. A's. All the people that had lower credits, they all got admission. It was painful, but I had no choice. When I got to St. Teresa's College, I had to do A levels there. Well, God had a different plan for me. My result was the best overall.
Wow.
And in Catholic schools, it's purely by merit. They would check all the results. And the senior class, they usually pick 8 girls from the senior classes. So Sister Agnes, God bless her soul, God rest her soul, she's late now. He said, so she was a soft, speaker. Young lady, what is your name? I said, good morning, sister. Good morning. My name is Dotun Aderibigbe. I said, that's the head girl.
Wow.
That was how I became the head girl of St. Teresa's College for that. So that one now tied me down. Got me interested in the A levels. Getting to a school and you are
being
recognized and say, okay, probably God had a plan after all. But along the line, I was still not very happy. That why would I still be wearing uniform with all these brilliant results? I wasn't pleased. I was not happy. My mom said, okay. She came, mosquito bit me here. One day something did. They said, okay. I was at HSC 1 after the end of, I still had, the best overall after the first year. So I joined the Polytechnic Ibadan. I studied mass communication. We don't have law.
Exactly.
I don't know if they have it now.
No, I don't think they still.
But then,
I don't think so.
So that was how I came to be a mass comm undergraduate.
Beautiful. All right, Ma. About parenting, we are taking it back to the future before we're looking at you from afar. One would say this particular person embodies parenting in a beautiful way, and balancing it with career and, holding the fort in the home as well. So how would you describe your parenting journey,
Parenting with my career.
Exactly.
It's peculiar. A little bit above average and people notice you will be working all the time. So parenting, well, I had my children in my early years. From my first child in around 24, 25. And I had the second one 3 years after. I thought that was it until 6 years later, I had the third one. In BCOS as Dotun Aderibigbe. My first TV appearance, Dotun Aderibigbe.
Wow.
It took me a long time to adjust to Olaiton. I would have said, oh, good morning or good afternoon. My name is Dotun Aderibigbe. People say, sorry, Dotun Olaiton. But now, Dotun Olaiton. So, like I was saying, I had all my children while I was, in
service.
BCOS employment. And, as young ladies, even when you're pregnant, there was even a particular one that I almost had in the Saturday Special studio.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was so heavy, and I still had Saturday Special to present that morning. It's been like that, growing up, drop off at school, pick up at school, you still come back to work. You know, the work has to, the show must go on.
It has to.
Exactly.
So, but you know, in and out, most of us of my, that time, most of us employed around that time, we have our children coming in and out. So when I see little
Money.
project, it's money. And at this particular time in the life of BCOS, I just had to put that in my cooler. That God will make a way. I always have faith, strong faith. Once I think about something, trust me, if I don't do it, that means God doesn't want it.
All right.
Okay, beautiful. All right, let's start from the basics now.
Okay.
When the woman was a young lady, I would like you to take us through your
Full childhood. I'm number 13 in the large family of 19.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we had, we were many girls.
Okay.
We had just 4 boys out of the 19. So do the calculation. So, and this even reminds me of a joke. Growing up, when my children were growing up, I said, "This is my sister." Okay, another person comes. This is my sister. Another.
How many
And
sisters do you have?
My only daughter, who's now a doctor, said, "Mommy, how many sisters do you have?" And I had to sit her down and say, "Okay, I have 15."
Wow.
And I said, 15, as in 15 your own. I said, they are my own. You know, so it's been like that. Beautiful childhood. I grew up with so much love and pampering. And, my dad, my mom, they were both business people, big time. So you can imagine in those days, my dad was a motor dealer. There were no Tokumbo at that time, probably not popular. My late father, Emagbadu Motors, Chief Aderugbe, was one of the prominent brand new motor vehicle dealers in Ibadan at that time, And my mom was a lease distributor and merchant, She was Mill's son for a long time. He had the first wife, 4 girls. He stopped. He took another one. The second one, 3. He stopped. He took another one until my mom came. And my mom had the first son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you got the company, yes.
Who is late
May
now?
God rest her
And I
soul.
came after the first son. So, from my mom.
Okay.
So that.